Sing the song. You come on, baby, shout it, tell me what it do. Y'all gotta love me, though. I swear to God. Last year, let's smoke some kills. Sip a little absolute. Say what you know about shorty, just me and you, yeah.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy D Double back at you with another video. This time we're gonna check out BTS From Nobodys to Legends by xCeleste. So we're gonna check this one out. Did the poll. Everybody wanted to see this. Pardon my voice. I mean, I'm still dealing with COVID a little bit. Sorry if I'm clearing my throat a lot or anything like that, but it's the day and age. Everybody's got COVID. So let's get into it. But before we do, first of all, like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, and let's get it.
둘, 셋, 방탄! 안녕하세요, 방탄소년단입니다. 둘, 셋, 방탄!
Holy crap. That's where they started? They look 5. They look 5. Look at that, babies. They look like babies. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Hold on, let me see if I can figure out who's who. Holy crap. I can't. Not even, I think that's, I don't know. I don't even want to try because you guys will yell at me for getting them wrong. Holy crap.
데뷔한 지 이제 오늘로 16일이니까 5일째인데요. 완전 생초짜신입니다.
무슨 거예요?
네, 감독님들이 정말 저희들의 이름을 모르시거든요. 신이
He just said it. Even the camera operators don't know their names yet. Wow. Well, y'all still new to me, but I mean, I know who y'all are now, but 13-year-old you or 2013? No, I don't know which one was which. You guys matured into some different faces.
신인이다 보니
이 이름표가 없이도 저의 이름을 정말 아셔서 저의 얼굴만 보고도 누구신지 아실 수 있게 정말 그날까지 꼭 입어보도록 하겠습니다.
Trying to cut them from my broadcast today. Whew. You would lose all your people watching your show that day. You thought your show was something until you didn't show them, and then you find out your show wouldn't have had nobody watching.
정말 산 넘어 산이라는 말이 딱 맞는 게 정말 데뷔하면 모든 게 다 잘 되고 뭔가 괜찮을 것 같았는데 정말 또 더 큰 세상을 보니까 더 큰 고민을 하게 되고
Hey, if you get bigger than everybody, being a chart manipulator, a copycat, and what was the first one they said? Plagiarism. If you can copy, manipulate, and copy, and still be as big as they are, more power to you. Who cares? If they did better than the people they copied, try harder.
What? Shut the front door.
환호가 끝나기도 전에 비난이 몰려왔다. 열심히 하는 것만으로는 아무것도 이룰 수 없을 것 같았다. 꿈, 열정, 아무 힘이 없는 것 같았다.
So, question on what we've got going on so far. In Korea, when they first started, because obviously they weren't worldwide off the jump. Nobody's worldwide off jump. And then when they were being called copycats and things like that, like how big were they? Like, were they like, you know, what's a good example? I can't come up with one. I'll come up with one in the comments later. But like, how big were they? And in the grand scheme of things, like, were people really rocking with them anyway? Or were they like, you know, like a nobody group and then they just kept growing eventually? I mean, it says nobodies to legends, but that's not what I mean. Like, literally, were they like 2 albums before they got big? Or was it right off the top, bam? But then they had their haters, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. I got COVID brain. Please help me.
방탄소년단.
BTS.
20-1 made some really regrettable marks about BTS.
When I first heard something Korean had exploded in America, I got worried.
Yikes.
I don't know. I think they look very nice.
Oh, that is not what you were saying.
I remember seeing that.
How
I
did
thought
this
that
become
was
a
little
thing
bogus.
in Western culture?
Yeah, I remember seeing that live on New Year's Eve, I think that was. And yeah, that was bogus. Even when I didn't know nothing about BTS, I was like, man, that was bogus. These dudes is bigger than you, and you gonna say something like that? What's wrong with you?
You were saying during the break.
How did this become a thing in Western culture where all these grown men and little girls are off to little K-pop boys?
Listen, the guys were snubbed. They've broken all these records. They've had an epic year. They should be in all the major categories. I don't like the fact that they've separated them.
Sorry to interrupt you, Denny, but that's what
See, that's true. They should be in all the categories, literally. I mean, some of y'all agree, some of y'all don't. It's a wild one in the comment section when it comes to what genre they're in, but literally they should be in every category for every award because they got everything. I mean, that's what I said off the last the Jin video. These dudes is the most versatile group, period. So how can you say, oh, they can only be in the K-pop category? No, they got hip-hop. They need to be in the hip-hop category. They got R&B. They need to be in the R&B category. Like, if it's a category for an award, they should be in it, period.
I don't like the fact that they've separated them.
Sorry to interrupt you, Denny, but that's what it's crazy because they constantly outsell American counterparts. Yeah. They outperform them, but they're still not acknowledged in the way they should be.
They're really trying to maintain their identity, and there is a barrier there when it comes to the Korean language. Like, obviously, there's going to be some North American audiences that aren't going to have that on rotation, and it's still an issue with radio. That's the big thing. Like,
man, could you imagine if they got on the radio like how they could? Just the fact that no one understands what they're saying. Just imagine if they could get on the radio.
Fans, I think they're like more enthusiastic than anyone.
Can you describe that enthusiasm?
They brought a boy band from Korea to Grammys.
My next guest can only be described as an international music phenomenon. They have made Time Magazine's most influential list. They're the first Korean act to reach #1 on the Billboard charts, and they just became the first group since the Beatles to earn 3 #1 albums in less than a year.
3 in a year? 3 in a year? How many albums these boys putting out? A year? Jesus.
time, the 7-member boy band has broken the record for the best-selling album here in Korea. Now, this album, released this April, has sold 3.4 million copies as of May.
BTS had the #1 best-selling physical album in the United States in the first half of this year.
Becoming the first Korean artist to win 2 trophies at the Billboard Music Awards in Las Vegas on Wednesday. The awards were Top Social Artist and Top Duo Group.
BTS has been named the Group of the Year on Variety's Hitmakers list.
BTS performed at the U.S.'s most watched New Year's concert, New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Their upcoming U.S. tour is one of the hottest tickets on earth. Even more remarkable, considering most of their songs are not in English.
They're headlining 2 sold-out nights at Wembley Stadium, performing for 60,000 screaming fans.
한국 팬분이랑 다를 게 없이 큰 공연을 하는 것 자체가 우리가 여기서도 이렇게 공연을 크게 해요? 라고 다시 한번 되물으니까 그냥 우리가 생각했구나. 처음 했던 악셀 콘서트는 한 번이면 2,000명이 들어갔어요. 23대 정도 증가하는데 그냥 어떻게 보면 기적 같은 수치 아닐까.
An economic analysis showed that BTS's last concert in Seoul created nearly as much economic gains as the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics in early 2018.
It is estimated that roughly 100,000 foreigners came to Korea during that.
Holy crap, they almost made as much as the Olympics. Can you put that? That's insane. That's insane. The Olympics draw, countries fight to have the Olympics because they know the revenue streams that's going to pull in. This brought in almost as, oh my God. Oh my God.
That number includes 23,000 foreign fans who came solely to see the concerts and their companions.
24% of ARMY were male, while a clear majority, 76%, were female. 24.
I can vouch for that. That is literally what I was talking about when I had sent the post earlier about my demographics have completely changed. I went from 76% male to 90% female. And I know it ain't because I'm cute. I ain't that pretty. I'm sorry.
4% were 10 to 19-year-olds. 26% were 20-year-olds. 19% were 30-year-olds.
That's almost similar too, except for I don't let my video be seen by less than 18. And yeah, 17. The 30 to 39 is higher than the 20 to 29, but that might again because of me. I'm 40. I'm sorry, y'all don't youngins don't want to see me. But yeah, that's close. That's close. I'm gonna make a video showing that one day, but yeah.
And hold on, this doesn't seem right. 27% were 40 to 49 years old.
Hi, I'm Sam and I'm 34.
Hi, I'm Cheryl. I'm just over 50.
I'm 56.
I'm 64.
I'm 33. I'm 36 years old. Almost 48 years old.
I'm 44 years old. I have 2 children.
BTS, telling everyone to love themselves, to be who you are, and right, and having a group of musicians and really talented people talking about better yourself, love yourself, and become something good in life. It's actually good.
I love the.
We need more of that, to be honest. I ain't gonna front. We need more people with a voice to say things like that. Stop getting people on drugs and nonsense. Be better. Be better.
For their message. They're giving people who are misunderstood the belief that what they're doing is right, and I think that's very important. You should love yourself.
For a group that is such larger than life, that it can be so easy to dehumanize them, they really do a good job of keeping themselves really just natural and humble.
I've never seen a whole concert.
It's astonishing. I don't know how they do it. They are amazing performers.
And we load up and we had a blast. We got out of our seats, we got right down in the pit and broke a sweat dancing.
As a group, BTS has previously teamed up with UNICEF and spoken in front of the UN about the importance of self-love for global youth.
We have learned to love ourselves. So now I urge you to speak yourself.
So while they're doing that, but where was he speaking at? Like, because that looks very official. I mean, they're in some serious suits. Did I go far enough? Like, what is this platform that they're on saying this? Oh, United. They're speaking to the damn UN. I mean, there might as well be a country. They might as well be a country. Again, they make as much money as the Olympics. They might as well be a country. They might as
So
well
now
be a country.
I urge you to speak yourself.
방탄이라는 게 이제 총알을 막아낸다는 의미잖아요. 이제 총알처럼
막아내겠다.
쏟아지는 편견과 억압에서 이제 당당히 저희 세대의 생각과 가치를 지켜냈다는 그런 심오한 뜻이 담겨 있어요.
Okay, real quick too. Bangtan Boys, is that their name in Korean, or like because that part I haven't gotten an understanding of. BTS and then Bangtan Boys. What is it like? What's BTS stand for, and what does Bangtan Boys? What is? I missed that part somewhere along the line.
아, 좋다.
I'm finding how to love myself. You know, I didn't know anything about love myself, but you guys taught me through your eyes, through your love, through your tweets, through your letters, through everything. You guys taught me and inspired me how to love myself. And loving myself is my whole life goal until my death. And you know, what is loving myself? What is loving yourself? I don't know. Who can define their own method and the way of loving myself? It's our mission to define our way to love ourselves. It's never intended, but it feels like I'm using you guys to love myself. So I want to say one thing. Please use me. Please use BTS to love yourselves. Because you guys taught me how to love myself every day. Thank you so much. We love you guys.
Man, I need to go to a concert. Not even really for the music, though. I do want to see the music. But I want to see the concert to see, not to see, but to feel the energy in that room. Because that is a lot of freaking people. And like I've said before, these dudes get unnatural responses. And to see that live would just blow my mind. It would literally blow my mind. Because I've seen a lot of concerts. But I have a feeling this would be different. This would be very, very different. And that's an experience I'd love to see one day.